Hey there, everybody. It's Maggie from Personal Euphoria with today's plank story. Just a reminder, if you would like the movement to be plank, that's great. If you are not a fan of planks or you know my stories go too long for plank, you can pick any other move from deep breathing to gentle stretching to get up and march in place or, pick me up and take me for a walk. I like a good walk. All right, we're going to get the clock going and the timer on so that we know just how long I go. All right, here we go. All right, so when Matt and I were traveling, when we were in the Gulf Coast of Florida, we were eating at this outdoor restaurant, and all of a sudden, like out of the blue, it sounded like cannon fire was going off, and like just hordes of people sort of descended on this street and floats, and there was this sudden Mardi Gras parade, and all the floats were like pirate themed, and people were throwing beads, and it was shocking for a lot of reasons. One, I had no idea it was coming, and two, in a year, I just haven't seen that many people being that like loud and boisterous, and so it was a bit of a shock to the system. And I don't think I realized Mardi Gras happens as early as that, because I could be wrong on the date, but I want to say it was like January 31st. And so I wasn't expecting any of it. And then, and especially because I'd heard on the news that New Orleans had canceled Mardi Gras, and instead they were encouraging people to do Yardi Gras, where they would decorate their homes like they would floats. And if you haven't seen this on the news, and it's been everywhere, I recommend looking it up because the houses were pretty cool. But we weren't that far away, so Matt said, let's drive over, but en route we were going to wind up there at like midnight, which is not my best hour. I'm crabby after 9 p.m. I just want to go to sleep. But you have this one opportunity. Who knows if this will happen again? So I am on board. And there's a map online that's been provided of anyone who's registered because they decorated their home. So we don't know where to go or what to do. And we put in one place on the map and we drive out at midnight in New Orleans. And like the person has strung Christmas lights on one tree. And then we put in another location, it's like 10 minutes away, and there's nothing in between, and someone has kind of like strung Christmas lights on their porch. And at this point, because they're spaced out, I'm kind of like, all right, like, let's do one more. This is a bit of a dud. I don't know where all these news images are coming from or how to find them. And, we put in one more, and again, it looked like they had something that would be cool if they hadn't had it hidden, like that they were going to take it out of its something and show it off in the future. So we weren't getting to see it. So I get online and I do a little more research of like the houses that they are showing online. And it looks like a lot of them are on St. Charles. And so we go to St. Charles and then there's like back-to-back houses and elaborately decorated houses. Like someone turned their whole front yard into a circus with like life-size animals. Not real. Someone else had turned it into like a zoo. There were like butterflies and bugs and endless cool sort of decorations. And then I kind of did think, if I wasn't so exhausted, and it's now like 1:30 in the morning, I would have wanted to drive all over and see everybody's house. But anyway, if you haven't seen the New Orleans Yardi Gras pictures, look them up or search for it online. It's worth it. All right. So that was a 2-minute and 59-second plank or march in place or whatever it is you chose to do. I hope you have a great night. As always, feel good and keep moving.